slower because of the I still got some uh, congested connections over here, but that's okay. If I have to turn off my camera, I might do it in order not to just be too stuck over here. But I'm checking our backstage over here, and we should be on Binance Live in a few more seconds. I see that it's connecting, and go over here. Let's see. I am going to click on confirm this one. Let me try if I could, starting from this way. Let me see. Let's start like this way to see if it will work. Oh, perfect. I could see us. Otherwise, originally it keeps saying no streaming data. I was like, oh my, okay. I'm going to play our intro video, our countdown video, and then we are going to go with our official AMA session. And I think I might need to stop my camera in order to let it not as slow as possible. Okay. Here we go, our intro video. Oh. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's live streaming on our Binance Live, our YouTube Live, and our Twitch Live. And thank you everyone for waiting. Sorry about that. Previously, I believe we have some tech issues, so that we finally are able to connect over here. I'm going to send big crypto boxes over here right now. Yeah, in order to shout out to our community members, and thanks for waiting. So, friends, if you come to our live show on Binance Live, then you are going to see that a lot of crypto boxes popping in front of you, and you could just click on that. Yeah, click on that, and then you will be able to claim the boxes. And over here, we are very happy to have Sammy. Sam is a co-founder and CEO at Degen Distillery. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for waiting. Sammy, would you like to introduce yourself and introduce your project to us? Thank you.
Yeah, so I can start with doing a little bit of background on myself. So as you were very kind to introduce, my name is Sammy. I am co-founder and CEO of Degen Distillery. Previous history was co-founded my first company, 18. I scaled that to do about $30 million worth of revenue. Got a forced exit there, but then moved into Web2. Launched a marketplace, got a lot of users and a lot of traction in the first month, reaching 30,000 users in month one. Got an early exit there, then moved into the events industry. I co-founded an events business, ended up being the fastest growing or one of the fastest growing events businesses in the UK, doing 650 events a year by the end of year two. I then exited there and took over a failing music venue, turned it around to be top 5 music venues in the UK, working with Fatboy Slim, Carl Cox, and a lot of major artists. I then moved into major festivals, so I took over a failing music festival. It was doing 5,000 tickets, turned it around in 1 year to do 15,000 tickets. then into pubs and restaurants, took over some pubs and restaurants, turned them around to be multi-award winning sites. I then discovered Bitcoin and crypto in 2016. I bought some Bitcoin. The number went up. I thought I was a genius. 2018, I realized I wasn't a genius. So I taught myself on the technology, the community, etc. And then 2020 decided to move full time into crypto when COVID hit, and it really damaged my hospitality portfolio. So moved full time, did some portfolio management for high net worth individuals. Did a lot of angel investing into startups and Web3 platforms, protocols, etc., and Web2, and a lot of advisory and consultancy for other businesses. But I realized that I want to be an entrepreneur and I want to start my own businesses and build my own value. So landed on Degen Distillery.
Wow, such an amazing journey, right? Starting from all the way Web2, right, and then getting to know Bitcoin, and then starting your own business in Web3. So, what's the difference? What do you feel between building a project in Web3 and Web2?
It's a very good question. So it's I think the first time I've been asked that question so far, but I think that the fundamentals are very similar, right? A business is a business. A business has to have long-term strategy. It has to have long-term cash flow, sustainable revenues, and it needs growth to survive. So the fundamentals are very similar. It's just the approach which is slightly different. So the approach in Web3 is always to build community first, is to allow that community to also take part in some of the value accrual or the value processes within the business itself. So I think the experience in Web2, and bear in mind, most people that are successful in Web3 were successful in Web2 previously as well, or in traditional businesses. So the fundamentals are very much the same. It's just a new way of building.
Okay, a new way of building. Nice. And let me check. Oh, is my connection is set slow again? I think I might really need to stop my video again. Yeah, it's because the reason why I ask the question is because just like you say, after the pandemic, a lot of things has changed in terms of how we like, especially marketing, right, and also product production, because we were like at the time we all have to stay home and rely on online services, and at the time I also kind of like step into the what I would say online media world, and then step into Web3. So we probably cross path maybe on certain platform. Like I remember on Clubhouse at the time, right, during the pandemic, a lot of people were talking about NFTs and Web3, and we also had another similar background, is that I actually started from music industry as well. So I was the one who started music rooms, and then all other rooms were talking about Bitcoin, Web3. So slowly we crossed our path, and I started to learn about interesting. So there is something called Web3, and I started to step into or download my very first MetaMask, etc. So when you talk about your journey, right, and building your music industrial empire, I was like, wow, okay, this is certainly we have a lot of things that we could talk about, and let's especially focus on the Degen Distillery. For friends who are brand new that just learn about this project today, because let me see right now. So far on Banasla, we have over 500 live views already. Actually, over 600 when I refresh the screen. So we have over 660 live views right now. And I believe a lot of them are new to this project. So if you, how would you introduce Degen Distillery within like maybe a 1 minute introduction to brand new people, because over here, when I click on the introduction, right, it says co-creating the future of the spirits industry and partner with Brewdog and Google and powered by D Drink. So these is kind of like bringing our Web2 life to Web3, right? And it's about drinks. How would you like market your product to people from over the world and who are curious about Degen Distillery? Thank you.
Yeah, another good question. So it is about drinks. It is about alcohol. It is about mine and my co-founders' experience within music, within events, festivals, clubs, etc. And it is about, as I mentioned, it's about building different. So it's about finding a way to allow blockchain technology to exist within business models to build differently and build better in the future. So our plan was, can we co-create the next big international spirits and events brands with a Web3 based audience, allow the community to co-create not only the products themselves, but the labels, the designs, the partnerships, the marketing, and over and above that, the distribution. So we actually, whilst we are initially a drinks company, we are also a tech platform and a marketplace. We have built a technology that we call social distribution. And that social distribution technology is a first of its kind use case for NFTs and tokens to help any business around the world globally distribute their product through their communities, and by allowing those communities next generational wealth creation opportunities.
Nice. And friends, highly recommend everyone to go to Twitter and check out Degen Distillery, because this is something pretty new, at least to me, because I have been streaming on Binance Live for over 6,000 hours so far. And normally, most of other Web3 projects, they came to our channels are like GameFi or pure NFT projects or art, or music NFT, right? And this is one of the few targeting on beverages, right? Especially alcoholic beverage. So, would you provide more insights on, for example, if we become to one of your, we wanted to get involved to your project. What's the what are the opportunities that the project will provide to us, to, for example, to our, for our, if I like standing at our Binance Live audience viewpoint over here, like they wonder, how do I get involved in your project? How would you suggest to us? Thank you.
Yeah, so if I give you the sort of top down view on the business and everything we're looking to build, we can discuss how community really is involved in that, and how community are the building block of Degen Distillery. So when we were building this business initially, we were, as I mentioned, we were the vision and the goal always remains: can Degen Distillery become one of the world's fastest growing spirit brands, and can we leverage blockchain technology to do that? So we started building this business and an NFT project, which we have already initially sold out and minted back in November. And we add a lot of utility to those NFTs, including IP licensing deals for community members through NFTs, co-creation opportunities, events, etc. But we realized there was actually a really big problem with the model we were trying to build. And that problem was, if we have an international community based in Canada, China, Chile, Australia, the four corners of the world, how do we as a business get global distribution for a physical product which is manufactured in the UK? So there wasn't a solution, and there still doesn't really exist a good solution. So we designed something that we call social distribution, as I touched upon earlier. Social distribution is, can we mobilize communities around the world who help distribute the product? Now, how that works in reality is once you are onboarded to our community, we put you through an optional training course. Once you complete that training course, we sort of set you off into the wild, into your local jurisdiction, your geography, wherever you as an individual are based. And we incentivize our community to help with the distribution. So you don't have to get involved in this. There are multiple different opportunities with design, etc. But if you wish to get involved with the distribution, we incentivize you to go on board accounts. Accounts are pubs, shops, restaurants, nightclubs, festivals, anything that sells alcohol. Now, once you onboard that account, we've designed a system that will digitally attach that account to your NFT forever. So if that pub, shop, restaurant, whatever purchases our spirits, your NFT will get a commission for the value that you've created. Now, it's a little bit like an affiliate scheme, but the really revolutionary part and why we are not an affiliate scheme is we are entering the tokenization of the RWA market and tokenization of a new type of RWA. And that new type of RWA is individual value. So once you onboard that account and that account starts purchasing our spirits, like I said, because it's digitally attached to your NFT, you are guaranteed commission if whether that account purchases for 3 months, 3 years, 30 years, your NFT starts having monthly recurring revenue, annual recurring revenue. It can show a churn rate. So you can put a real valuation to your NFT depending on the tokenized value within that NFT. So we use Degen Distillery really as the pilot and the test case for this business model, for this new way, this first of its kind use case for NFTs, and this first of its kind use case for tokens. And then we look to expand the technology and the model through our partnership. So we partnered. We can touch on our partners soon, I think, but we partnered with some multi-billion-dollar companies to make this a reality.
That is very interesting because just like you mentioned at first, I was like, okay, so is this kind of like a Web3 way of affiliate program or franchise, right? But then now after listen more about the idea, it's really interesting. And I see that there is a token called Drink, right? Have you already launched it, and where could people trade it, and what's the use case? Or would you like to explain the token company of the Drink token? Thank you.
Yeah. So we haven't launched it. We're working on the launch campaign at the moment. TG is planned relatively soon. Within the next couple of months, we will be launching the token, listing the token on exchanges, etc. Now, Drink token is one of the backbone digital assets of the Degen Distillery ecosystem. So you get multiple utility use cases out of that token, including you can buy our products, of course, but over and above that, we are partnering with multiple IRL large-scale global brands to also accept Drink token and offer incentives for holders. We are also linking the token to the success of the physical product. So a lot of Web3 projects or whatnot sometimes have a really successful platform or technology or product, but the token always suffers. So we've found a way, which we'll be announcing soon, of linking the success of the spirit sales to the token itself and the supply of the token. So the idea is that
I see.
the idea is it incentivizes the entire community to see the progress of the physical product as well. So we are also, just as a little bit of alpha, we are going to be dropping some really big news and opportunities for people to get involved with the token in our Discord very, very soon. So I would very strongly suggest anybody listening to join our Discord and make sure that they have the notifications on for the announcement channel.
That It's nice. So, friends, yeah, if you have not joined the Degen Distillery's Discord server yet, be sure to go there because, yeah, just like Sammy said, like he's sharing some alpha, right? And there will be a lot more to let us know about. And being said that, I'm going to drop another round of crypto box over here. Let me check our audience over here. We have, yeah, over 1,000 live views right now. And well, I believe a lot of people are wondering. So after all, this is a spirit project, right? How would you like provide some holder benefit like related to IRL products, or will it like basically for global or international holders it will be more on-chain assets or digital assets?
Yeah, so we're definitely looking at both IRL and digital activations, and both IRL and digital value back to community. So a couple of we have a few different collections. So our Origo Origins, as I mentioned, that was minted in on the 15th of November, a collection of 655 pieces. That collection we're looking to pioneer ERC 6551 as a token standard. So, for any of your listeners who may not be aware, that means that the Origos that are on the market are able to be their own smart contract wallet. So, your Origo can turn into like a MetaMask, and it can store future NFTs and future tokens, etc. So, there is utility also attached to that, including free collector's edition of our first product. There is an ability to join and access international and large scale events. Uh, there is a ton of utility that I won't go too deep into, but also IP licensing, as I mentioned. So, you can license any NFT in your wallet to us. Uh, we don't guarantee that we use every single one, of course, but we will then use them on bottle designs and distribute them all across the world. Now, we have, again, I'm sure you're going to ask soon, but we do have a partnership with a company called BrewDog. BrewDog are a $2 billion company, the fastest growing alcohol brands in the world. So they help us to distribute our products all around the world into direct to consumer, into retail, into pubs, restaurant shops. So unlike any project that's really come, we've already solved our global distribution problem, and we have the scale to really get uh, high levels of licensing fees and royalty fees back to our NFT holders for license us their NFTs.
Nice. And yes, that was actually the questions I would like to ask about some major collaborations, right, or partnerships, because I also see that other than BrewDog, you also uh, work with Google. How does that work between Google and Digital Distillery? Would you like to expand the overall, yeah, idea to us? Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So if I'm going to expand on Google, I'll expand a little bit more on BrewDog, as I just mentioned BrewDog. So again, for those who are unaware, BrewDog, sorry, are a $2 billion company. Business ever. So they raised close to £100 million across 250,000 shareholders. So they employed a very similar Web2 type of model to us, where they were fully built by a community, and then they reached a $2 billion valuation. They sell their products in 58 countries. They own 130 venues and hotels and bars across the world, including the largest bar on the Las Vegas Strip, the largest rooftop bar on the Las Vegas Strip, shall I say. They have relationships with key accounts, the biggest retailers in the world. They sell their products in. So they help us by producing our spirits in their state of the art distillery in Scotland, which is also the world's only carbon negative distillery. They help us with supply chain, logistics, distribution, in all 130 global venues. They sell us on their website, brewdog.com, which services 250,000 customers every year. So they help us really achieve the scale that we're looking to achieve from an early, a very early stage in our business. And when we realized, okay, well, if the distillery, if we're going to go really big on the distillery, if we're going to plan to go global with the distillery, we have to have a tech partner who can help us really build technology and distribute the technology that we've also built to allow other companies to leverage. So we partner with Google through their Web3 startup program. It's their tier one startup program, which is usually reserved for projects that have the biggest VC backers like A16Z and all the huge VCs. We're not so we join their program and they offer us tech support, financial support, fundraising support, marketing support, and then they help us scale our technology to a sort of global level in Web 2 as much as Web 3 as well. So they're two really good partnerships, but offer they offer support on both sides of the business, the distillery and the technology.
Very interesting. Yes, and just like you say, right? The Google Web3 normally, just like you said, only support some like elite programs. So that means Degen Distillery is among one of the projects that they believe with very high potential. And I also have checked the website over here that there will be 655 original NFTs. And do you mind to tell us more details about that? Because over here, the audience that are watching our Binance live streaming are basically Web3ers, right? So we're all very curious about this collection that you previously also mentioned a little bit with it, right? It was launched November 2023 on Ethereum. So what are the current holders' benefit that they have already received? Thank you.
Yeah, so as I mentioned previously, that 655 collection was sold in November. That is not the current campaign that we're fully focusing on. The campaign is for the free mint that's coming up, the drink token launch, but all the utility I mentioned, including IP licensing, including free collector's edition, including a free claim to drink token and airdrop of drink token, including access to events, including partnership bottles and artist edition bottles. All of that utility is in Origo Origins. We are now focusing on a free mint campaign, which is ongoing, which we're looking to mint probably sometime in March. That collection is a free mint, as I mentioned. Our previous collection was minted at 0.1 ETH. It currently sits at a floor price of 0.3 ETH, I think. I haven't checked recently, but around 0.3 ETH. So the new one is free mint, 1,500 pieces. That is tied to the drink token launch. So it is part of the drink token launch campaign. So I'm sure any of our listeners today can guess that there may be some utility and benefits to direct to the drink token as well for being able to mint that NFT. If you would like to mint that NFT, again, I would very strongly suggest joining our Discord. There's some Zeely quests, following our Twitter. There's giveaways for that across the Degen Distillery Twitter and my personal Twitter. There will also be a lot of collabs which are going live at the moment. So multiple different ways of winning whitelist for that free mint. But the easiest way to begin the process is definitely join the Discord.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, friends, be sure to join the Degen Distillery Discord server, and also these project that they already launched their empty collection. Now we're going to, there will be an upcoming token launch around March. And do you plan to collaborate with any exchanges to list your tokens so that people could trade it?
Most 100%, yeah. So we will be listing on exchanges. We haven't announced the final list of exchanges, but there'll be some good exchanges in that list. So this will operate across centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges.
Noted. And have you decided on the blockchain, like you are going to launch the token, or will it be on the Ethereum, just like your MT collection?
Yeah, so that will also at this stage that is also to be announced. It will be
Uh-huh.
the only alpha we can give you here is it will be EVM most definitely. So it will be something that is either Ethereum or that is compatible with Ethereum EVM. So
Right.
we'll be announcing the blockchain in the coming weeks as well.
Got it. Thank you so much. Yes, and I do hope that our connection is more stable today. Otherwise, when I try to share screen, it's always blocking me out. So I could only go over the digitaldistillery.com website by myself. And Sammy, if you wanted to share screen, feel free to do so. And I normally I would go over the project's website with our audience so that they could take a look of how it works. And friends, there's actually a page on the Distillery website that you could register your interest on the drink token. Now, if you wanted to learn more, you could sign up, email over there so that you will have more information over there. And I also see that the
Yeah,
design, right, of the
I can try and share
real.
screen
Mhm.
if you need.
Awesome. Let
Um,
me bring it up. Let me bring it up to the stage. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, so this is the Degen Distillery website. This is the landing page, the home page. It goes through. So these are our initial bottles that are coming to market. The product is called 721. It is a vodka. So you can see some designs here. And as you mentioned, there is a facility to register for further interest and updates and find out ways in which you can take part in Drink Token. It's on the homepage, so all you have to do is scroll down, click register, and then that will take you to another page if you just submit your email address. But also some more details just on Origo Origin. So this is what the original NFT sort of look like. There are variations to this at the moment. It is still in pre-reveal stage, so we're going to be revealing some cool surprises as well when we do get to reveal, and then some more graphics on the Origo itself. So again, this is Origo Origins, a video we made, and then you can find a lot of the benefits for Origo Origin collection, all the utility listed here. But if you go to the top, there are also more benefits under this tab. I won't go tab by tab, obviously, because that'll be too much, but you can also find more benefits of owning an Origo Origin, and you can explore on our mission, team, who we are, FAQs. We've had a lot of good press coverage as well. You can read some articles on what the press are saying about us. But yeah, that's pretty much our website. Have you got any more questions on the website?
Yeah, well, actually, I also see that there are events talking about some real life event in Las Vegas, right? Do you mind to let us know more about it as well?
Yeah, so I can go here. So what we did here was, so our partner Brewdog, they own the biggest rooftop bar in Las Vegas. It's huge. So what we've done with Origo Origins, our initial collection, is we've split the collection into 50% day Origos and 50% night Origos. Now there is a one of one in that collection as well. And if you own and hold the one of one, once the full collection is revealed, which the reveal will take place very shortly after the token is listed. If you hold that one of one Origo, we will pay for your flights, your accommodation, and a small bar tab for you and a friend to go to Las Vegas and enjoy yourself and have a party.
Wow. And how many one-on-ones are there? What's the floor price right now for one-on-ones?
So there's only going to be one of one, and there isn't a
There's
floor price for the one of ones yet because it hasn't been revealed. It will the full collection will reveal shortly after the token goes live.
That is very interesting. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. Yes, certainly when we think about spirits, right, and bars, we think about Las Vegas, right, and it's definitely a great destination for holders, yeah, benefits. And so, friends, yeah, if you are interested in learning more about the Degen Distillery project, be sure to go to their website. It's very easy to find. It's just Degen Distillery. Uh, .com, right?
Yeah,
DEGEN
exactly that. And then you can
DIY.com. So
also find our OpenSea, Discord, etc.
mhm,
all here.
very nice. And do you like to tell us more about any upcoming event other than launching the drink token? Do you plan to launch another empty collection since that last year actually in November it was still kind of like in the bear market situation, right? So do you plan to launch another one since like the overall NT market is like warming up this year?
Yeah, good question. And so listen, we to reach the scale that we want to reach as a business, we do need to expand the community and expand the community in a non-dilutive format. So the goal for us was to make sure that we can grow strategically, not too big too early, not too small too early, etc. So we do have a very phased approach into how we release our digital assets into the ecosystem. So right now, as I've mentioned and as you have mentioned, the the NFTs that are circulating are only 655 pieces. Now that will always be our Gen Zero earliest, most valuable collection. But we are looking to expand the community through the token launch at the moment. So holders, so bringing in new holders. But yes, a little bit of alpha. We've definitely discussed this with our community, but we haven't mentioned it too much publicly. We will look to do another NFT collection later in this year once we have started producing, selling the bottles, etc. So once the token is live, the full concentration of the business is on bottle production, distribution, in real life events, partnerships, partnerships with large Web 2 and Web 3 businesses. And then later in the year, we'll look to drop another NFT collection.
That is nice. And also, yeah, lately we have seen that yeah the Web3, which I say is attention, right? Actually, kind of gearing toward to the Bitcoin ecosystem. Since you were among one of the very early Bitcoin holder, have you ever considered to maybe launch your upcoming project to the ordinals or Bitcoin ecosystem? Thank you.
Yeah, listen, we're definitely not maxis. We don't
Mhm.
believe in one chain, and we're not tribal to one chain. We do we do have an overall architecture of the business, and interoperability is definitely important for our NFTs to exist and be utilized through our tech platforms, through multiple different IRL activations, etc. So, would we consider ordinals for a piece of our strategy? We definitely would consider ordinals, and it's something that we we as a team are fairly bullish on. But we don't necessarily make decisions as a team just to extract liquidity or to look at top line revenue. The revenue generation ratio, the revenue generation of this business really is the physical products, which allows us long-term sustainability in the crypto market. We don't have to keep dropping collections forever. We don't have to keep dropping tokens forever, etc. But yes, long story short, we would definitely consider doing something on Bitcoin.
I see. And uh, what if there are other Web3 projects that are interested in collaborating with Degen Distillery? How would you suggest? Because we know that currently you're already collaborate two giants, right? One is the Brewing Company BrewDog, and the other is Google. How about other like maybe medium sized or smaller scales project, for example, and MT artists that might wanted to co-design the the bottle right over there, or other different communities that would like to collaborate? Are there any opportunities, and how would you suggest any ways of collaborations? Thank you.
Yeah, so we're open. We're very open to collaboration. We are actually working with a host of partners at the moment to create actual partnership bottles and ranges that are exclusive and collectors' items. So I can't name any names, obviously, but imagine other NFT collections, crypto companies, Web3 companies, etc. We are able to build and design bespoke bottles and create ranges of bottles that we can sell to our communities, their communities, sell them through direct consumer channels on our website, etc. So we are always looking for partners to help co-create some of our exclusive ranges with. So if anybody is a founder or at a team in a project, and you think this could be a cool option on brand for your community as well, then I would again join the Discord and open a support ticket and ask for more information on how the partnerships work. And someone from our team will join and take the call. But over and above that, we are looking for individual artists as well to co-create the bottle. Now, the individual artist is a bit different. You have to be a holder of our Origo Origins NFT. So, if you are a holder of our Origo Origins NFT, you have the ability to create specific artist bottles, which again we will sell through exclusive distribution channels. And we are also looking to reach out ourselves to some leading artists to to expand our range as well.
That is very nice. So different project teams have opportunities, or individual artists also could collaborate and be a holder, right, to show your support. This is certainly very important. Thank you so much, Sammy, for your time. Before we wrap up the session, are there any additional information that you would like to share with us that we haven't covered yet?
Um, I don't think so. I think we've touched on a lot of bases here, but what I would say is we are not only focused on alcohol and parties and whatnot. We really are focused on finding community members who feel that they are innovators, that they're disruptors, that they're forward thinkers, futurists, people who love the idea of disruptive brands that can take over not only one industry but multiple industries. So if you feel that is you, and you feel that you really are somebody who is ahead of the curve, then we really welcome you with open arms in our community, in our Discord, and hopefully we see you joining the community either through Origo Origins, to our upcoming free mint, or our token drop, which is coming soon. The last thing I'll say on the token is, as I said earlier, there will be a opportunity which we're going to be announcing very, very, very soon in the Discord for a lot of people to get involved in the early stages of Drink Token. So if you are at all interested, then please join the Discord and stay tuned for more announcements.
That is very nice. Thank you so much, Sammy, for providing so many information today. And friends, don't forget to leave on our Degen literally a follow, and also to join their Discord server, because yeah, just like we say, right, when we wanted to really learn more about a project, really get involved in it, just follow them and join them to learn more of the first hand information. Once again, thanks so much, Sammy, for your time. I'm going to keep staying here, and I will replay our previous interview on Binance side for friends who joined us a bit late and might miss some previous information over here. And feel free to click on Leave Studio to continue your day or take a break. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been a lot of fun and a privilege. Hopefully, speak to you soon.
Thank you. Let's keep in touch.
Let's do it. Goodbye.
Bye. And once again, friends, so appreciate that you all stay here. And I apologize. I believe that yeah, today we have some yeah we're a bit of a stuck over here with our bandwidth, and but so I could not start my video all the time. But fortunately, yeah, all of the questions that actually went quite smooth. So I'm going to continue our replay over here, and then we are going to yeah, I'm going to share my screen, and I will try to link myself again to see if the connection is more stable. Oh right, and I think I forgot to do this. Oh my, I need to share my screenshot. Yes, to share this screenshot. We are actually featured on Finance Life homepage over here. Hold on, let me share my screenshot. Oh, oh wait, hold on. I think I need to present first. Here we go. Yeah, when I wanted to click present, so slow. Anyways, I will try again. And is it working? Let me check. When I click back, it is slow again. Okay, cool. No, it is working. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to screenshot it. Okay, document. Screenshot it. Perfect. Nice. Thank you all so much. Let me check it. Here we go. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. And I think I need to go over here. And we will do our replay pretty soon. Let me check connections again. Backstage. Let me play our ending video over here. Is it going to work? Yes, I believe so. Okay, I'm going to say bye to our friends who are watching us on our Twitter live. And here we go. Sorry, it's really slow. It will take time. It's really slow. Here we go. And also say bye to friends who are watching us on our YouTube live. Oh my! Let me see. Over here as well.